I think it's all about finding that balance. Sometimes martial arts are very extreme, they're very one-sided, and that's what Bruce Lee was, such a big influence on my life as a martial artist, but also as a person, to where he said limitations are bad because now you don't allow yourself room to grow. You don't allow yourself to be a thinker or be creative. Because if you're just one way, that's a crystallization, and so you're not flexible. Physical acting, but it's the awareness of your body and how to correct things, and like, okay, that didn't feel right, so I need to do this instead. Because a lot of times during a live show or filming TV, you have to improv that really fast. Like, we're basically like the non-military military. What I mean by that is we're the ones taking the hard hits. We're the ones, on the front lines, basically just, being thrown against concrete walls, hitting the ground, in the car when it's crashed, and then the actors who, basically kind of take the credit for it. That's how it is, and and we're all okay with that. It's like, okay, that's what it is, and so we're at peace with that. Sometimes we're sitting around for 12, 13, 14 hours before doing a big fight or doing a big stunt. And it's, that's really tough because, we're sitting around, our bodies are, are tightening up, or if it's cold outside, we're trying to stay warm, So, it's really tough to be able to wait that long and then try and go 1,000 miles an hour, for the take, and do it over and over again. And that puts us at more risk. Because again, when you're tired, when you've been waiting around that long, you're sleepy or whatever. That's when mistakes happen or things are rushed, especially when things are rushed. Like, oh, we only got 2 hours of sunlight, we gotta do this. It's like, just calm down. Like, we're gonna do this, but we have to do it safe. Salient or wrecking, a lot of different terms we use, is basically if I'm taking a punch or hit, I have to make it look as real as possible. So when you hear like selling out, is instead of, okay, it was boom there. Difference between again, especially if you have like a little tiny actress and she's throwing this big punch and you just do that as a reaction, like, it's not gonna make her look good. So selling it is making her look stronger than she really is. So when throws that punch, you kind of jerk your head down, or just the natural reflex of someone when they get hit in the face is this, or you go to where the pain is. If something were to happen to me where I wasn't able to do stunts, that's tough. I haven't really thought about it. There's that one factor. You never know. Is this the one that's gonna wreck me? So, but as a good stunt guy, like, you're able to kind of look at every situation, and be like, okay, that's the possibility, or there's always that possibility. But you don't let it, like hinder you. You don't let it like sit and kind of fester in your mind, because if you do that, then you psych yourself out and you start doubting what you've already known. One thing that a good friend of mine always told me is never doubt in the darkness what you know to be true in the light.